Hey guys, this is Sam with Wolverine Airsoft Tech Department. So the whole 5 of you have been asking, how do I use my WRAITH X for MTW with a drop stock? Well, today I'm going to show you how to do that. This is fairly straightforward, but we do have to preface this with you're going to need a special kind of airline in order to do it. You're going to need a 1/4 inch diameter flex line, okay? Because if you try to use the regular flex line that comes with your MTW, it's not going to work. The pressure's too great, and you're going to get leaks around this O-ring here on the WRAITH X. So in order to make the line you need, you're going to need a cut from your 1/4 inch flex line and a barb fitting, which we sell on our website. And to do this, you're probably going to want to take the solenoid out of your engine to help with putting the line on the barb fitting. So you just simply screw it in like that, and then you take your line and you have to work it on here. It's kind of a violent, vigorous process, but once you get it on there, and I don't know if we can get a good shot of it, but shouldn't be any major gaps on the line and the fitting. And you kind of have to custom cut it because, you know, all saddles are different. Not one fits the other. So I have mine cut at roughly 5 inches. So you can probably get away with 5.5. But you want to make sure you've got plenty of line to fit down into here, because it is going to be kind of a tight fit. And it goes in like that. So that's about the only special thing you're going to need, but the rest of this is pretty straightforward, like I said. And we're already halfway, well, not halfway, we're into the install right now. I've already removed the contact yoke and the clip. So let's just keep going. All right. Take the old one off. And then with our new one, the 1/4 inch diameter flex line, we're going to tighten it down pretty good. And then we're going to reinsert it. Now this part right here could get a little tricky, but trust me, it'll work. You're going to have to just do like that. Force her through, and she comes on through. And then put your system back together, your preferred style. I usually start with the contact yoke. Get the engine retention clip on here. Now if you're using a billet Gen 2, this will still work. If you're using a billet Gen 1, this will work. If you're using Forge, this will work. But we're doing it on our billet Gen 3 right here. The next part of this install, you're going to need to take your lower with the drop stock already installed, and you're going to have to install it on here. And you're going to want to start by taking your hose, and right back here, it's probably kind of hard to see, there's a hole that's in the back of the receiver. That hole comes out right here, and you have to kind of work it in there. It can prove to be tricky. If I can get it to go, that'd be fantastic. There we go. Okay. So now you can see a little bit of the hose sticking out, but I still haven't put it fully together. So now put it fully together. So it's going to be kind of tight because that hose is going to pinch a little bit. Now in all my testing, I've not seen that it's kinking really bad, and there's no problems like that. But do be aware that it is going to be very tight. Your upper and your lower are going to become very tight, and getting the back body pin out might be a little harder than normal. So with the airline sticking out, you're going to take your WRAITH X, make sure that you've lubricated the O-ring, and work it on there. There we go. And then you're going to just screw it down like this. So I go until it stops, and then I back it out. And the way I normally do this is I back it out until the adjustment screw is up top. You can do it however you want, but I just find that makes a pretty good indexer. And tighten that down. Grab your armorer's wrench, tighten it up, and then we got to test it. Now you see I've got my tube off, and like in my other video where I show you how to get it aligned, you can do that. Make sure it's all aligned real good. And with your drop stock, you'll notice that it comes with a little screw. This is made for putting tension on the buffer tube, kind of to hold it in place. So it is a 3/32 hex key, which you'll need. Put it in there, tighten it down. That's just a little more support to hold the WRAITH X in place. After you've done all that, take and pressurize the system. Now you can adjust your pressure, but that is how it works. Well, I hope that helps, because that was a pretty easy install. If you have any questions, feel free to make a tech ticket and we'll take care of you.